Now, I do want to let you know that even though Coach Pennington was sitting over here looking all cool and calm and collected, we were a little concerned. But once again, that's why he's thankful to have the staff that he has and some of the additional coaches that jumped in there. So thank you to all of them. We will continue on to our next 2025 West Forsyth Hall of Fame inductee, round 2, T.R. Richards. T.R. was a teacher, a coach, and an athletic director from 1983 to 2014. That's what it was like during T.R.'s reign, evidently. He was an assistant football coach from 1984 to 1998. He was the head girls basketball coach from 1997 to 2004. He coached numerous players that had great careers here at West Forsyth, including LaQuanda Barksdale, Quick, Joe Burchett, and Tikas Pettigrew. 1999 to 2006, he was the assistant athletic director under Durwood Pack. He was West Forsyth's athletic director from 2007 to 2014. 2008 to 2014, he was in charge of making the city-county non-conference football and basketball schedules for Winston-Salem Forsyth County schools. In 2012-2013, he ran the Frank Spencer basketball tournament. He started the retiring of jerseys in the Simpson Gym. He was involved in facility upgrades in football, basketball, softball, track, and boys and girls lacrosse. He was instrumental in the naming of the soccer field for Durwood Pack, the football field for Jerry Peoples, and the training room for Jim Coghill. In 2014, under his leadership, West Forsyth won the state baseball championship while he served as athletic director. He was involved in the hiring of many great coaches, served on the principal selection committee on 2 occasions. In 2015, was inducted into the Appalachian State Educational Hall of Fame, which is one of AP's highest awards. 2016, he was inducted into the Winston-Salem Sportsman's Hall of Fame. And 2012 to current day, he is the commissioner of the Northwest 1A and Foothills 2A athletic conferences. Ladies and gentlemen, he's your 2025 West Forsyth Hall of Fame inductee, T.R. Richards.
Now, the rest of y'all don't have your own walk-up music. That's your fault. I mean, I want the music before I get up there now. That is exactly why it is nice to be retired. I've been asked a lot of times, do you miss? I miss the people. I don't miss that. Anyway, good job, guys. I'd like to thank everybody because I am definitely humbled and honored to go into the Hall of Fame. This might be the hardest thing I've ever done. I got a room full of Titans, and I now got a microphone. And Coach Pennington's already told me I don't have enough time to tell any stories. I can't tell stories. He said, Coach T.R., I ain't got enough time. And I'm thinking, wait. You work there at this place for over 30 years, and you work with characters like Jerry Peoples, Adrian Snow, Randy Pope. You're going to have some stories. I can't tell you. Because I would really like to tell you about the time I honestly thought Mr. Peoples was going to have me teach in an unair-conditioned trailer. And I thought, I think my career has peaked. But thank goodness that worked out, and that was somebody else. But anyway, tons of stories. Tell them to you later after this clip. But seriously, I would like to thank Coach Pennington and Principal SC for all your hard work putting this together. On top of running an athletic program in a huge high school, thank you so much. I'd like to thank the Hall of Fame committee for all of their work. I'd also like to congratulate the other members of the Hall of Fame class 2025. I'm very proud to be an alumni with you. I do need to thank some people. I need to thank my son, Luke, my daughter-in-law, Sue, my grandson, Blaine, for all their support, and especially because of their patience. They had to share me for a long time, and I really appreciate that. Got to thank Luke's mom, Phoebe, huge part of my career. She passed away a few years back, but she was always there. She was not in education, so she always had a little different way of looking at things, and I always appreciated that other point of view. And of course, if you wanted her opinion, all you had to do was ask, she was going to think. I'd like to thank my wife, Gay. Gay and I have only been married a long time, so we're still in the honeymoon phase. And Gay said the other day, she said, I'm not really a part of that. I'm like, oh, you are wrong. You married into this wild, wacky, high-octane family, so you're part. You become a cornerstone. We lean on you for your advice and your support. So I love you. You're in. The next one, look at the proud. Got to thank my sister and my two brothers, Chris and Richard. I'm all the way up to Florida to surprise me to be with you. I appreciate it. All right, let's get serious. I got to thank the West Forsyth family. They always say, you have a job you love, you never work a day in your life. Most of these people work, don't even think I'll work a day in my life anyway, so it don't matter. But got to thank my role model, my mentor, Durwood. We all know who he is. He's my cherished friend. He was with me from day one. And can't imagine life without. Got to thank Jerry Peoples, Kurt Telford, my principals. They took a chance on me, supported me, guided me, helped move my career along, and I appreciate them so much. They were the best. I got into athletics because I thought the best way to teach life lessons to kids was through athletics. And the coaches at West Forsyth were unbelievable at that. And to actually watch them do that every day was a real honor. So I'd like to thank the coaches, Fred Youngman, Chris Romano, Randy Pope, Adrian Snow, Scott Milton, Kevin Davis, Tim Combs, Jim Coghill, Charles Beatty, Bill Oakley, Jerome Cannon. Phenomenal job, guys. Unbelievable. Now, got another little group of coaches I want to thank. They're going to take it a step further. Y'all know them 14-year-olds that know everything that we're trying to work with? All right. These 14-year-olds went off and came back as coaches. So we've seen their unbelievable journey. So I would also like to thank the Brad Bovenders, Brad Bullard, Daphne Marshalls, Kevin McIntosh, Shannon Casey, John McIntosh, Josh McGee. I mean, this is unbelievable to watch this path. That's why I did all of this for so long. Got a couple other special ones. I got to thank LaQuan Barksdale Quick, Joe Chet. Y'all taught me more. Your journeys were very special. So you taught me a lot. I'm sorry, guys. This means a lot. And of course, I got to thank the greatest assistant coach in the history of coaching. That's Pat Murphy. Pat, we all say you're not a Titan until Pat has fired you. I was a Titan pretty quick. Okay. Anyway, also want to thank all my friends who came out to support. The one thing I will tell you, folks, this is all about people. We all got into athletics because we love to win, we love to compete, but it's people. That's what is the big deal. And the friends, thank you so much. And the biggest part of friendship is just showing up. Thank you so much. I'd like to end real quick with a poem I heard years ago. When I heard it, I said, it's West Forsyth. And it's real short. Please bear with me. Your absence goes through me like thread through a needle. Everything I do is stitched with its color. That's unbelievable, folks. That's what I really think about all the time. Now, I just have one last group got to say thank you for, because I'm up here because of them. There's no doubt about it. That's my team. They did all the hard work. They did all the heavy lifting. They just let me go out and do fun stuff. And I really appreciate it. That's Kevin McIntosh, Kim Stiller, and Shanny Casey. Thank you so much. I'm here with you. Thank you.